Good morning, YouTube. 9:02 a.m. 3/10, 2021. The year of our Lord. From Robert Firestone from the Flyover State of West Virginia. Anyway, I'm pushing all my appointments back. I just got out of the. Excuse me, y'all. I didn't mean to do that. I belch better and fart better since I had all them arteries cleaned out in the last. I think it was last week sometime. But anyway, I am still smoking, but my intake of food and bread is almost dropped down to nothing. Went in, I was 303. Now I'm like 289. I'm dropping weight considerably faster. My cigarette intake is, sorry about my neighbor's horn. Somehow or another, they think they need a security on their vehicle around here. Yeah, go out there and cut it off, dummy. There you go. Push the button. Anyway, I pushed all my appointments back to April. I am going to be sending one of these to the policy department and the legal department there at the hospital with proof and evidence that the CDC and the WHO is lying to them. And every detail and everything that I can possibly push at these foolish fucking people. Okay? Then I had the conversation with the lady on the phone. She says she's done research. She's got sick and tired of research, and she's got to wear the mask and blah this. And I just told her, I said, yeah, truth's your own. It belongs to you. And she didn't care to know this or care to know that, then there's no fixing that. But when they have an understanding, when they walk in someplace on their feet, and the policy department puts them on their fucking knees and puts a fucking diaper over their face, that's their fault. Nobody else's. They do not have to put up with that. But being that we've all become compliant to the bullshit, okay, the only way it's going to fucking stop is we stop it. That means everybody that's supposed to be compliant to wearing a mask. Other people's did it. Restaurants, other hospitals, and every damn thing else. You got so-called doctors and nurses on TikTok running around dancing in the fucking halls, okay? But they're not mentioning COVID, but they're dressed to fucking head to toe like they're going to surgery. But anyway, this is partly a bitch session and partly having some understanding, clarifications of things going on that I'm seeing. And my cigarette intake, I don't know if I said it a minute ago or not, every 2 hours I roll one of them. And it ain't a joint, it's a cigarette. Every 2 hours I smoke one cigarette, okay? When I can get used to where I can go 2.5 to 3, that's my next phase. Shortening or lengthening the time between them and shorten the intake of the cigarette per day. Okay. So, my applied understanding on what's going on. For me, like I said, everybody's truth's their own. Okay. My understanding in the background. Right now, as it stands, we have 2 presidents. Okay. This was something that Kim Clement put down too as one of his prophecies years back, that we was going to go through this. Okay. So, Trump sent letters to the Republican Rhino Party and all of them, okay, for them no longer to be able to use his name in anything they are trying to get money on or anything that might benefit their pockets. It was a cease and desist letter, okay? That's a whole group of them little bastards, okay? This was the Republican Party. They're no longer allowed to use his name in anything fundraising or otherwise. Okay. What's going on? Let's see. Let's start with wonderful Arizona. Finally, you get a judge and a backbone and realize that he might want to start applying the law as the law and not some kind of fictitious thing that he just makes it up as it goes along. In Arizona, Maricopa, and they get their 2 million ballots. Okay. Less than 24 hours go by. They're bitching about the truck sitting out there with all the ballots in it. Okay. For one reason after another. Okay. Day before yesterday, 2 elderly gentlemen are wanting to see, they're engaging like we should all engage with these fucking retards because that's only fixing it. When they're using a groupthink to control us under a bunch of fictitious policies and these so-called half-ass laws that they come up with, that's our fault. This is our fucking fault, okay? I admit it. Know it. Okay. But anyway, these 2 old men goes down there and looks around and stuff, goes through, opens the lid to the dumpster and finds bags, big-ass bags, full of shredded documents. Well, at first they're thinking, well, let's grab them and take them home. They started putting them together, and there's fucking ballots. Now, yesterday, all of a sudden, they have this big fucking fire. Okay? Then they've got some Republican representative woman, blonde-haired woman, that keeps popping up on YouTube, telling how wonderful everything's going in the right direction, and this is going to happen, and that's going to happen. Now, the time you get around to fucking do your fucking job, woman, half of them will be burnt, no fucking evidence, no fucking proof. There's your fucking rule of law. Because you got to have an understanding. There's an old saying. When guns are outlawed, outlaws will have guns. Do you think they're fucking listening to anything you got to say about justice or the rule of law? Are you that fucking retarded? Really? Okay. Texas. Okay. Abbott. There's ups and downs with that fool. Okay. But he has been one that stepped up, and also DeSantis there in Florida. And my understanding, a few other little states, I don't remember them all, they're all telling Joe to go himself and his policies. Because they understand, and they're telling you, they're showing you, a policy don't make a fucking law. A policy's not a law. So if you walk in somewhere and you throw a mask on your face and you hit the fucking ground on your knees, you deserve it. If you're still wearing the mask, you're fucking something here is gone wrong. Okay? You're disconnected from your own self. Sorry. You have rights. They have privileges. Okay? By the court of law, the judges, the cops, the lawyers, the district attorneys, the AGs, they have privileges. They don't have rights until they walk away from that situation. While they're in their seats of fucking power, they only have privileges only. Okay? DeSantis, he's been right on top of their ass, and he's another one that goes in one direction, and then you hear something underhanded from him. Okay? Same with Abbott in Texas. Okay? The ups and downs with these people. Okay? I think I finally figured out what Trump's up to. Okay. this is my opinion, my thought. Trump's trying to show the American people and the people that's running every one of our fucking states, okay, that you have rights, okay, and privileges and a chain of command, and it's supposed to be run a certain way, okay. The ones that's going against No-Show Joe, Brain Dead Joe, and it won't be too much longer. The 25th Amendment will be invoked on him, and that Heels Up Harris is thinking she's going to be president. Well, let me explain something to you all out there, and you do your own fucking research in this, okay? I'll give you some names, okay? Y'all go look for yourself. There was a bankruptcy filed, okay, by Donald Trump, a Chapter 11, okay, in the state capital of Florida. It's on record in the fucking courts, in the records. It did get done, okay. 2, the other place that this bankruptcy was filed was in the original place of the crooks getting together and doing it, and it was in London, okay. The man that's actually got the proof and the evidence and can direct you to that house or whatever the hell it's called over there where it was filed is Charlie Ward. Whether you like him, love him, hate him, it don't make a damn. As long as the evidence is true and it's factual, that's all that should matter to any of us right now. Okay? It shows. There's the first place it was filed. Okay. And it is in record there. You can go look it up there. Okay? Same in Florida, Tallahassee. I think that's the capital, isn't it? Okay. 3, we are under a republic, okay, in our Constitution now. We are running 2 governments at the same time. Trump's flying all over the world on Air Force One and still riding around in the Beast, my understanding. Joe's palace is in Georgia. That's where he's doing all of his so-called signing executive orders. Now, being the place is bankrupt, and the person that needs to reconstruct the bankruptcy under a Chapter 11 is the name of Donald John Trump. He's the one that filed it. So, all of what they're running around doing, okay, is open up a great big giant box of fear on 90% of us out here to make us believe they're doing something against us, which they are in a relative sense. Okay? It's mainly to wake the masses up to what the real world is about. But just like I had the conversation with the poor girl on the phone, she got heated over it, okay? And I told her, I said, I didn't want to get it to this point, but I'm not going to come to a hospital that's got a policy, and I have patients' rights. I've got 2 sets of patients' rights. I'm handicapped 100%. ADA, compliant handicapped 100%. Okay? Due to my heart problems. 2, I have a Bill of Rights known as the patient's rights. Okay? And I'm not going to allow these people to squash them. So, my next appointment, I pushed it all the way back into April. I'm not going to come into like I said, there's 2 of these zip drives. One's going to their legal department. One's going to their policy department. And I'm doing this for me, but in the same token, I'm hoping that these fucking people will get out of their motherfucking sleep and have an understanding the God, the temple, the CDC that they keep following is lying to them. They're handing them policies to make a policy. Where does it stop? Do we not understand what this means? But anyway, back to the states. Trump's trying to get everybody to realize, okay, it took 50 states, right? It was less than that way back then, but now we have 50 or whatever they want to claim. Okay. That has the true power of the federal government. If these people in these states, these governors and senators, don't comply themselves to no-show Joe, half-dead Joe, brain-dead Joe, if they do not comply to any of his bullshit, Joe's balloon just goes, it flies off in left field somewhere. But as long as they uphold his stupid ass and this stupid ass administration that's calling themselves our leaders, because it's illegal on what they're doing under a bankruptcy. But hey, we do have the rule of law, right? Bullshit. Okay? I've been saying this for months. I've been seeing it. Knowing what they're doing is bullshit. Okay? It's like Maricopa County. Y'all want to fix it? Real easy. You go get the motherfuckers that started all this stupidity shit. Throw them in the fucking jail. Okay? All them little fucking punk ass leaders and bitches sitting on that fucking town council or whatever it is there in Maricopa, you start slinging their ass in jail. Don't give them no week. Give them fucking 5 years. Give them treason charges. Give them sedition charges. Okay? Then the rest of the little monkey bastards out there running around trying to stick their fucking dick beaters in everybody else's business and their policy world, they'll quit doing it because oh my God, they're going to really fuck us up. They really going to put us in jail. Yeah, that's what the fuck needs to be done. And you candy ass sheriff motherfuckers out there, let me explain something to y'all. Don't care if you like what I got to say. There's a sheriff called Sheriff Mack. You may want to get him in there and talk to your officers, okay? And have him explain to you all how much power you all have over these fucking idiots that's calling themselves your boss. Okay? If you don't understand or you're too fucking chicken, if you're chicken, go fuck home. Start applying things for what need applied for. Okay? You took an oath to the Constitution. It stands. You don't have to follow these dumbass fucking policies. Okay? If you're too fucking chicken, go to fuck home. If you can't be a man and you can't be a woman, get the fuck out of there. Allow somebody to step up that's got the fucking balls to do it. Because apparently you all do not. The wall's getting built. Fuck you, Joe. And all of his stupid ass, just people. There's so many people out here that does not understand who their fucking enemy is. We all have the same fucking group of enemy. Once y'all actually project y'all's fucking mind out of that box, kick down a fucking wall, and have an understanding, we all have the same enemy. From the educated, lawyers, doctors, judges, cops, blue-collar workers, plumbers, electricians, car mechanics, carpenters, trash picker-uppers, we all have the same fucking enemy. Don't let them confuse you into believing that you don't, or there ain't none. Because this enemy's been around for a very long time and are being shown to you every day if you're paying attention. Then if any of y'all can afford it, please go buy silver. Help us take these motherfuckers down. There is a silver shortage. They keep lying about it. J.P. Morgan's and Chase Manhattan's and all these same enemies of everybody's keep lying to us about it. When COMEX, they're gonna have it twice on sell-offs. That means their bullshit paper whatever, you know, this is about what it is, okay, worth $100,000. When it comes due, I'm hoping to God people's got enough fucking sense to say, no, I don't want the contract no more. I want my physical fucking silver sent to my fucking house for whatever and how much it is. Or transferred over to a place called Money Metals or some place that's there for them and not their ass, not the fucking corporate banker's ass. It's happening. Gold, copper, silver, all of it is heading that same damn direction. Okay? I'm sitting here watching and listening to these people on a daily sometimes, and they're saying the same thing. Well, they normally can project an order, okay, 6 months ahead of schedule, okay? They're talking pushing it out a year before they can get their silver to them, okay? The commodity market, anywhere from, I think it was, the longest was 30 days on commodities, okay? I guess that would be under uh, coffee, flour, blah, 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 as a rollover turnover situation. Silver is up to right now 6 months. 200 days or 6 months. So please, people, if you can afford to do it, okay, the only time that you lose money on buying real silver is when you sell it. Until then, whatever you paid for it, it's probably more than likely going to gain value and up and down, up and down. The market on cryptos, y'all got to have an understanding. I'm seeing that crypto crap as a game against you and me. They're playing the same old fucking horse and pony show, making you believe one thing when it's over here they're doing something else. Watch this hand. Don't pay no attention to this one. It's the game. Okay? Yes, the silver market is being shorted. And I'm buying up whatever I can buy up right now. I'm up to, let's see, after it comes in, that'd be 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 116 ounces, I think, if I remember correctly, without doing the math over again. But anyway, 116 ounces. I'm going to push it as far and as long as I can. At any time it drops down like it's dropped down again, that's sell price. That's a benefit to you all. Okay. I've done listened to 4 economists talking about the debt clock. And they've done the research on the debt clock and looked at the projected history behind the debt clock and its true values of things. Okay? Right now, as it stands, if it flipped, rolled over, and had to go in the direction of the gold and silver, okay, I'm just going to use silver. Silver's projected already at $4,000 an ounce. Okay? Buy price is $25 an ounce. Do y'all see the math? Okay? All of us out here that's been broke and poor for fucking years, overnight, we have enough to pay cash for a brand new home, everything that we want, and still be able to stick a little bit of money back. Okay? Some of us out here has gathered up thousands of ounces. That's great. I just don't have the money to invest in that kind of situation, but I am trying to do it in a manner to where I can build myself and my fiance up for when this goes, and it is going to go, whether anybody wants to believe it or not, because history tells you that any society that's ever used a fiat currency or paper money fails. You can even go back in our money in the United States, okay, and research how many times we've had paper money. And every one of them has failed. And it always reverts back to gold and silver. Because that is the only true valued money. Okay. The QFS system, my understanding, what I'm hearing out of people, they're already getting our new currency, the money, the paper money, that's backed by gold and silver overseas in different places. They're pulling it out of their ATMs. So, whatever's going on with it, we will have a paper and a coin, okay, to carry with us, okay, just like we do now. But it will be backed by gold and silver, precious metals. You know, that's probably the platinum, gold, silver, copper, so on, so on, so on, so on. Okay. Plus, when dumbass Joe gets out of office and we can put our pipelines back in fucking order, we may even have a glut on crude oil so much that our gas prices will probably drop down to $1 a gallon. As long as we get dumbass out of office, okay, which Kamala, Pelosi, and the rest of them dumb twits, okay, are trying to help us in their own sadistic kind of stupid way. The only thing they're thinking about is greed and power, okay, but they don't understand that greed and power right now has a price tag. It don't run and work the way it did 10 years ago. What's being done around them is going to put them in so deep shit that they will never be able to dig out. Okay? I'm one of them too who wants to see these motherfuckers go to prison. Whatever the case may be. But I'd love to see it turn around. I'm getting... I follow this. I hope for this. I'm looking for the best for this out of everything. But I still feel like us as we the people are no more than a pawn that's being used both ways right now. Being tried to show the truth, forgive my rudeness, being trying to be showed the truth, okay? Most of us already out here know, but like I said, I had that aha moment, understanding that most people hear, but they never listen, okay? And I started understanding what's going on really in the background with our so-called ex-president. Let's just call him a shadow president, because that's what he is right now. He's running around through the country, running around through the world, setting policies up and things. Putin put out a thing that said the New World Order was over with. The globalists are over with. They're dead. Okay? Maybe totally in his neck of the woods, but not ours yet. Okay? Then Xi is playing the double agent, that I understand. Not for sure, but I understand. Modi, India, he has a long game too because of all this bullshit. This corruption has done, I don't know how y'all, I don't know how to say it to get most people to understand it. I know most people that watch me have an understanding, know, and can figure things as they are, not what they're told. Critical thinking is something that was trying to be slowly taken away from us. Okay? But when you start looking around and you start seeing obvious things taking place, and you just kind of feel like you know something's wrong, but you can't figure it out, take your time, take a deep breath, close your eyes, concentrate on what you're thinking about, and it won't take you long to figure out, okay, now I understand. You got to get out of the damn box, because the box was created at birth for you to stay there for the rest of your life, to put you in another box known as a casket. But anyway, like I said to you all, I can only speculate, but I feel like this is what's going on. There's a lot of things happening in the background. The three tiers of our government has failed every one of us, from the rich to the elite to the poor and the oppressed. Okay? These people are above and beyond where they need to be. They all need to be taken down. This is a great big giant shit show, a circus. Okay? And Mr. T running around in his neck of the wood doing his thing, and dumbass Joe running around acting like he's doing something because he's got the fourth estate, or is the fifth estate? Fourth or fifth estate on his side, known as the MSM. This is for entertaining purposes only, with my First Amendment right, YouTube. I had to put that in there too, and I done it like a robot, so its AI can understand my English here in the wonderful mountain state of West Virginia. I've also been told too, and it sucks, that our emojis has an AI tracking system built into them. People believe or not believe, that's up to y'all. Myself, I'm trying my best not to use them, because after I heard that, it made a little bit of sense, because I would watch some of my comments, because I left emojis in them, would disappear almost instantly. But I'd write a sentence with no emojis and it would stay up. I could hit refresh and go right back to the same page, and the comment I left with the emojis in it, gone. Plain English, no emojis, stayed. So we got to have an understanding. They have many tools in this war, but as long as we're able to use their tools against them, we're in pretty good shape. I heard a good piece of news too about CNN, or entertaining purposely only YouTube. CNN lost their contract in the airports and other places where they blaring their lies 24 hours a day. So now, people, you ain't got to watch the bullshit being projected at you from the idiot box when you go to the airport or the bus stations or wherever the hell else they was promoting these fucking retarded idiots. That's 6 figures a year, and they should be, instead of journalists, it should just say be actors, because that's all they are. They're given a script, they follow the script. That's an actor. That ain't a reporter. A real reporter is Project Veritas. That's a reporter. And people like us, we're the news. What's really sad and kicks me in the nuts the most is knowing that we are the majority, okay, of the population worldwide. The minority, the small amount, or the SJW, cowboy warriors on their keyboards, all the leftists that thinks the Cat in the Hat and Pepe Le Pew and Speedy Gonzales somehow or another are racist. Okay? I pointed it out again. Well, I did it on Cat in the Hat first. Cat in the Hat is a fictitious fantasy. This genre that we made years ago so we would have an understanding on what we was wanting to watch or hear. It's a fantasy book for a child. How many of y'all know of a 6-foot-tall cat walking around with a hat on that eats green eggs and ham and can have conversations with fish? Any adult out there? If you are, y'all are taking ayahuasca or some real good LSD. Okay? And what killed me more than anything, these stupid motherfucking liberals, entertaining purposes only, YouTube, with my First Amendment right. Okay, Cat in the Hat. He is black and white in color. Pepe Le Pew. He is black and white in color. You fucking brain dead, retarded motherfuckers. Had some young guy comes up with some kind of, use the SJW bullshit against him. He's super straight. Okay? It really fucked her head up. It was funny watching it, but the boy got up there and told him that he was super straight. He didn't believe in dating somebody that was calling themselves a woman that had a dick bigger than his. Okay? It went viral. Bunches and bunches and bunches of men and women, black and white, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Filipino. They all jumped on the bandwagon too to show how retarded this shit is. For anybody that's following this stupidity. That's all it is. Stupidity. When you follow that stupid shit, your critical thinking got thrown out the fucking window. But anyway, that's another story too. But good news too, found out through Dabu77. This kind of blew me away. I'm trying to find a piece of paper I wrote it on here. Let's see if I can even find it. I want to get this right. Okay. Let's see. It may not have been in that one. Like that one there. Pick this one up. I got notepads out the butt. Out the yin yang. I guess I'm walking around with my brain this way. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see if I can just recall it from memory. I think it's. Oh, I don't want to be wrong about this. It's good. It's kind of good news, but I don't want to be wrong about it. Okay. Forgive me, y'all. I know I'm a little retarded sometimes. Damn it. Okay. If I misquote this, I'm sorry. Ah, here it is. Imagine that. Okay. Dabu77 reported on this a couple days ago. Kansas making gold and silver legal tender. Their bill number, HR Bill 2123. No tax at all. Okay? No tax at all on the new legal tender known as gold and silver. Okay? Here's how they keep hiding shit from us. Didn't realize Dabu dug it up and found out. Utah, number 1. Wyoming, number 2. Oklahoma, number 3. Now, Kansas, number 4. Okay? These other states has done this. So, this global reset that they're speaking of, not the ones run by the fucking Rothschilds and the same old demonic ass idiots, but supposedly the quantum system is going to be falling under this. Okay. This is a good sign that we're heading in the right direction. Kansas is passing this. No holds bar. Utah, it was whatever their majority was. The nays come back 0. The nays come back 0 in Wyoming and Oklahoma too. There wasn't no votes. Everybody voted yes. Okay? They're seeing the writing on the wall. They know that this is coming. They know this is also how you break up the big monopoly known as our government and banks. Being the banks are the real government. But anyway, entertaining purposes only, YouTube. under my First Amendment rights. And if you don't understand that, it's got a bologna biscuit with some mustard. I have one of them at least once a day, and it's pretty damn good. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I didn't mean to carry on and carry on and carry on. But peace to all y'all. I hadn't talked to you in a minute. I'll let you in on a few things that's been going on with me. And please, if you can afford it, go forth and help us knock the legs out from under this table known as the silver market. Because once, let's say we got platinum, gold, and silver. That's a pyramid, okay? If we can knock the silver leg out from under the table, it ain't going to be long, because gold, my understanding, is right behind it, and it's going through the same thing right now. They're running in shorts. They're having to pay up contracts with tangible gold and silver, the thing that you hold in your hand, not the bullshit piece of paper that they try to claim is valuable. They've been playing this game with us for years, and it's time to stop it. And have an understanding when you can reach down and you pick up something like that, that's real money. This you can touch. This you can put in your hand. This you can put in your pocket. The ones and zeros you can't do that with. And everybody that's running to the crypto, if you're smart, use it to make money to buy silver or gold. When you make you a profit on it, yank half your profit out and go buy you some tangible metals. Because your crypto market is only as good as long as the lights stay on. Y'all think that it's something godlike. No, I'm sorry. It's worse than the fiat currency. At least with the fiat currency, you could actually have a dollar or a piece of paper that you could touch with fiat currency. But with crypto, you can't even do that. Unless you cash it out. Don't cash it out for more paper fiat. Cash it out and get you some silver. Okay? All of these money exchanges for the selling gold and silver right now has just started a program, okay, to go forth and use crypto accounts to buy silver and gold. But I'm going to let y'all know in on this too. Everybody's running around, well, crypto, the government can't regulate and do this and blah, that, blah, this. Well, there's a new office that just opened up in the IRS that's going after people that own crypto. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it and have an understanding what that means. Since y'all want to use and regulate something that's fake, phony, and false, well, they're going to apply their fucking bullshit laws to your fake, phony, and false. Since y'all can do it and get away with it, they're going to be able to apply it to it and put you in jail or take your fucking money. So don't believe, just believe, oh, they can't. Yeah, they can. They're doing it. They already set up a new agency inside the IRS that's sitting in our Treasury Department, which Trump had something to do with that too. Go back and read his executive orders. Trump ain't never believed in crypto. He knew what crypto was. It was even worse than the fiat currency that we're running around playing with. People still can't see it because of the numbers, dollar signs. Well, if you allow the greed to seep into your mind, okay, or whoever you are out there, blue collar worker, white collar worker, just trying to make a buck, if you allow that greed to creep into your existence, it will catch you every time and pull your pants down and just wear your ass out. Because that game's been played and being played for many, many, many years. It's the same thing, like I said. Fiat currency, you got a bill, $100 bill, 50, 20, whatever, you can touch, feel. We got coinage, okay? That's the only big difference between their system and this new crypto. The crypto is just ones and zeros. And they can raise it, lower it. Then they say also, well, there's only so many Bitcoins. You might want to go look at the projected number of Bitcoins that's on the market and go back 1 year since they told you they couldn't make no more or would not make no more. And there's already, I think, another 600,000, okay, has been added to that number that they claimed wouldn't happen. I'm thinking it's in and around something like that, or it's either 6,000, 60,000, or 600,000. I may be overinflating it. If I am, forgive me. But they did it. They added more crypto, Bitcoin, to the Bitcoin. Remember, they told you there's only a finite amount of them. So they lied to you there too. Do you not understand who owns these crypto markets? The banks. They're using it again for a manipulation. Their toolbox. And just added another tool to the general public. Go do this. We'll do this. I said every time I hear one of them run their fucking mouth about, there ain't no short on silver. But then you go look. It went from $1.5 billion, okay, on the COMEX exchange of order, okay, coming in to $3 billion or 3 billion ounces. Excuse me, it was in ounces. 1.5 billion ounces of silver. It went from there to 3 billion ounces of silver in 5 days. So yeah, people, keep allowing them to print these bullshit pieces of paper saying that's real. Because the more we short them with the real thing, and we got it sitting in our fucking house beside of us, or in a safe, or somewhere we know we can get to it, every time we do this, we rock their fucking world. Here soon, my understanding is either this month it takes place, there'll be a sell-off. Then the following month, in April, there's going to be another sell-off. Hammer their ass. Help engage. If you're doing nothing but this, help engage doing this. Entertaining purposes only, YouTube. Under my First Amendment right, YouTube. Y'all already know. Y'all keep playing this game. Like, your policy and y'all's bullshit has the ability to trash people like me. But y'all's day's coming to an end, whether y'all want to believe it or not. And I've done told you, keyboard warriors sitting there, well, we ain't dumb. Your boss is going to throw you under a fucking bus. Peace to all y'all. Didn't mean to rant and rave like this, but certain things come to me as I was doing it, so I figured I'd run my mouth a little bit. But anyway, peace, prosperity, and love to all of you. And have an understanding, you might want to, the best you can do, we can't red pill everybody, we tried. But some people, there's still like a 3 to, I think you said 3 to 8% or 3 to 10% that's never going to wake up. Okay? These are lost people, period. It all depends on where you want to put your construct on how you want to look at this. Could be looked at biblically, big time. It could be looked at logically, big time. It could be looked at educationally, big time. It fits a lot of narratives on people when it comes to what's going on out here in this world. But just letting you know, Mr. T is getting the states to have a finally understanding who they are. He couldn't do it from the inside, but he's also from the outside taking down all the other idiots. making sure there's somebody in their seat that's going to do the right thing for the United States. And at the same time, he's trying to show the states they have all the power. If they agree to follow the stupid ass policy, that's them bending over with no Vaseline. If they decide not to take it up the rump, okay, they have that ability too, because it's a policy. And being that our federal government is bankrupt, entertaining purposes only, YouTube, wherever you're at up there, okay, under my First Amendment right, being that it has filed bankruptcy, thank you, Mr. T, they're running around in a corporate world breaking all kinds of their own fucking laws. I just want to see the end of the shit show myself. And I'm getting tired of feeling used because I'm trying to be connected and trying to have a voice and an opinion, but I still feel like I'm being thumbed down or pushed under a rock, even though I'm trying to stand up for the right side right now and trying to say the right things right now. I still feel like I'm being used. But now I've got two users, the good side and the bad side. All right, y'all. Peace to all of you.